You guys all hear me okay? Yes, sir. Right. So, small thank you guys all for coming over here. It's actually a super special day for me, but also for you guys. And I can actually say that to 99% of the people here in this room, because you guys are moving up belts. So some people go into black belt, and so it's a big achievement. It's like many years of training, hard training. Going through all the ups and downs that we go when we train jiu-jitsu, right? It's not like never like a straight line up, right? So it's fun. There's some pain involved, some recovery involved, some stuff going on. But at the end of the day, if you keep persisting and knowing what you want, you get there. And then today is one of those days that everybody that came here today, went and tried and worked hard to get from point A to point B. Okay? So, it's a great pleasure always to promote people. For me, it's like as a teacher, is like when you become a teacher, your goal is to make black belts, right? Not even to give blue belt, white belt, purple belt, but one day be able to give every single student a black belt. Of course, something that we don't always do. See a lot of people coming and going, some staying. That's how it's life. If everybody is stuck to everything they did, you're going to be in a completely different situation today. But it is what it is. If you guys stuck so far, the black belt stuck for a long time. Other friends are going still have a lot to go. The journey keeps on going. What? It's an amazing journey. So let's start. Probably it's not going to be. It's going to be faster than usual because usually we have belts, we have stripes, more people. Because of this whole situation that we are in right now, I was forced to have a small gathering like this. But yeah. And then, unfortunately, for a lot of us that wanted to be here, I wanted all my black belts to be here, but at the same time, for everybody here, for everybody that wanted to be here, it would be too many people. And unfortunately, this time, I have to divide it in two. So that's a good side, it's going to be faster, and the downside, some people will love to be here. But, they will see you guys soon, and they will congratulate you guys soon. And that's what it happens, right? So, we're going to start from the bottom. Of course, start, the high top, bring from the bottom all the way to the cream of the crop, with some black belt. And then once I get the black belt, of course, we're going to get a little bit of a voice speech from them. I want to hear some. Jackie, she said she got all the speech here, right? Not that anyone is not watching. I have people watching Zoom. If you talk too much, we play the music, like the Oscars. So if you see music playing in the background, it's time to zip and close, right? Close the argument, the speech. We go from there. So we're going to start from the bottom again, and come in, guys. Let's get it together. Maybe if you have time, which probably will. Well, we're going to take pictures and all. Maybe we can do a little roll. All right? Get a new belt, I remember every time I got a belt, it boosted my jiu-jitsu. every time. You know, like even like because belts are a big motivational for people. You know, like sometimes you just start getting and then you get a belt. I have to step up the game. I have to go hard. It's amazing. You probably guys already felt that. It's amazing how you change the color of the belt and become a good person. You know, all of a sudden you change the game and become a good person. Keep going. Most people, I would say, because it's motivation. You feel like it happened to me. I don't know if it's going to happen to all you guys, but it did happen to me. All the way to the black belt, and then I remember when I got my black belt, I was even tell when I got my black belt, my sixth stripe here, I would say I didn't think I was even getting any other belt. When I got my black belt, they didn't have red belts, just black belts. And white and stripes. So I was okay, got my black belt, I'm done. But I guess I still got belts too. So let's see how that happens to me next time. Okay, so let's get to it. All right, so let's bow. We're getting started officially. And then, are you guys ready? Sure. All right. So, this here, you start from the gray belt. This is the major belt. You guys can sit down, yes. All right. So, first person to get the belt, it's the boy that we like, the whole, he has two other brothers that are here, whole family, and the other brothers already got a belt, we did it, but now, and I told him, man, you're hanging there a little bit, you're going to go one step above them. We're going to pass them because you're older, you deserve to be ahead of them, you've been doing the training, all right, so, there's belt looking driving it. I'm going to record this and then record it again later. I'm going to give you guys further the video on Fish Rabbit, okay? We can keep that. Bradley. Yeah. All right. So moving to green belt. I don't know if you knew you were going to move to green belt, right, Sean? But I've been watching you, and then about this and he's training hard. Is the point. But the thing is, right now, like tomorrow, they have stripes, but I'm gonna have to read it to make people the stripes because this whole situation here threw everything off. A lot of you guys are supposed to get the belt in June, right? So now people get the belt now, so everything kind of got a little confused. But since the whole time I've been training hard, and I see the training, so I think it deserves the belt right now. Yeah.
It would be Tony.
guys would do anyway. Some was you would do for the last whole time. You know, like, oh, we're gonna get it in June, or even like make it like a magazine TV or film and all that. You know, put pictures. And, oh, in June, and then boom, this whole thing happened. You know, but we're here, all right. We gotta lay this out. Hope this down. Waits you now. It's your to the next girl, then the other girl. All right. Oh. Tanner. Bye. Well, Tanner, same thing. Does everybody nod their head? Been training hard. Got hurt lately, but train hard this whole time. We're running a big. Wait another. Hopefully, he's gonna get back next month. I had the same injury that I got me. So, yeah, man. I hope it's out here. Sure, it's moving. I got it. Yes. Yeah. Hey. Another guy that's been training. Well, I haven't seen him lately. We pay the dues, you know. But that's what it's like. One thing, once you guys, get a new belt, it's a great time to study, train hard, and use this motivation to keep going. Even though we're gonna train for a couple more weeks, and then we're gonna take a little break. All right, but the perfect time to push, because that's when you. Oh, now I'm a blue belt, so or a purple belt, a brown belt. So it's a different game. It's almost like something changed. The green belts now want to really kill you. The blue belts they do the same too. The purple belts they still think you a person that they're gonna go hard with it. So the blue belt is like I think when I got it, I was like so happy because when I got it, it was a home belt. It started as a young kid, and then now I want to go. Now everybody is going to try to pick me up keep it more. All right, so Christian, yeah. This one been training, very good black guy lately to prove, right? Oh, here, man, look at that. You got a black guy. So, James, come forward. Good morning to people who know James, the morning crew. Also have the morning crew and the night crew, and sometimes the big security. We do come back. Right, we come. all the guys. We train hard. You know, 2 plays a night, and we do a really good job. Yeah. Right. We all here. Robert. Well, they have to go competition morning against evening. All right, Robert, be training hard too this whole time. Right, come on, Robert. Last but not least, from the blue belt, new blue belt. Hey, James. Cool. You know, what about covers, people that train with a bunch of tough guys every night. James, come over here.
Three times round.
There you go.
One more time round.
Choke star. How was that thing?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Still blue, right?
All right. All right. Welcome to the blue belt. All right, so this guy came from out of school, but already had a very good level. You know, it's just like usually what I do here, let the person, you know, be more familiar with us, get to be more part of the group, see how they are, you know, if they fit in or not, you know, and you know, he just embrace what we do here and help a lot of people train, get tough too. And you know, the guy that's out, you know, being Google job actually even before getting the Google job. So today, just to make sure you saw the fact, Rich.
This is the white geese I'm on. Sorry, guys.
Definitely good.
Yeah, okay.
They're the bookend.
No, it would be easy to come back. I don't see me. That's exactly what's going to happen. All right, Rich, work for Bell. How do you feel? Feel good. Good. You guys been doing great. Training hard in the same group of Rich. There's a little group of guys who were together. They were training harder, getting tougher. You know, and basically the whole group is besides the purple belt in the group. It's not here today, right? Because you know, we move on to the next level. We want to make sure they all go to that level together, so they can fight there together and keep competing with each other together. Because you know they say steel sharpens steel, right? All right, Mark.
Yeah, Mark. Yeah, Mark.
Super guard here in the school. Yeah.
Super guard. Yeah.
You want to pass with our passing? This is what you guys do. Yeah, that's the tough belt. I don't want to be on the other side of the wacky bit.
Yeah, if we're all walking the gauntlet, it's going to be on the. Yeah,
No,
it's going to be on the giving it.
We're going to take turns, one at a time.
How's that going to work?
One, then you train hard the whole time. You know, compete too, be good. Guy that's a good competitor. Come here, train hard, have fun. Knows, you know, that I have to, keep doing things inside and outside of school to get better. And once you get the certification, you gotta work hard, you gotta work on things. And you're doing great, you do great trainings, improving a lot. Stay, you're here.
Yeah, right.
I got a purple dragon there. They're going to be the black dragon. What a big belt, man. This will give me extra work, right, Captain? So, yeah, definitely. Also, the group of people that, basically, all guys have been in the blue belt for a while, guys being part of the family, all of you guys. So, I really like to be in the purple belt because those, people usually get the purple belt now, but you're already, most likely ingrained in the family here. You're not like that relative that you never see, right? The guy that, is part of the family that's over here all the time. And there's definitely one of them who's training hard, competed a couple of times too. While we're going to compete more, I'm assuming. And just getting better, like all of you guys as well. Perfect time to move on, start 2021 with the new column out. Over here, my friend. You like it, blue? Yeah, a lot of it. All right. Girls. All right, so Monty, I'm proud that you made all of the book of the I don't know where to start. I don't know if you're seriously, I don't know if you're made it. But you made it. Yeah. And hopefully, that's the hardest part is to get to this. Guillobel is probably the hardest path. Of course, you gotta wait to go to become like all day, but you already went through a lot in this journey, you know, and that shows a lot of substance. So that you really wanted to do something, you kept going, you didn't quit, and everything pays off with time. So you just see that as you progress, all the hard work, all this, should I go, should I stay, should I get, I'm getting hurt, blah, 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 it's all piles and it's not pay off because it's not getting better. So you're just falling more. That's when you start having more fun. Of course, it's never it's a guarantee you're gonna have fun every day. Sometimes they come here and they're gonna have hard trainings and I go home like puzzled, you know. But sometimes they come and everything works pretty good. But that's part of the journey, right? But that day to day is jiu-jitsu day, rather than anything else. All right, I might come over here. Try it, you know. I like how much. I thought you were gonna do it. You know, you had a little talent to it. You know. Hopefully, you'll keep growing, keep getting better. I'm happy that you guys got to this point. You know, and of course, if you're happy to get to the point there, that goes. You know, just like big step over here. Alright. Yeah. We move to another of our tough blue belts here that train a lot. I was checking the attendance. The one that has the bigger attendance in the blue belt world, which is really great, you know, because to get your jiu-jitsu, the formula is time. That's the secret. Time. Right? If you put time, you're going to get faster. If you do last time, you're going to get there slow. That's how it works. If you put time. We call it 10,000 hours, right? If you guys don't know what 10,000 hours is, it's a research that to master something, you got to put at least master. Be really, really good at it. You got to put at least 10,000 hours. So do the math for yourself later and see. I put my 10,000 hours, you know, I did that math one time, like 33 years. And sometimes things like 6 hours a day. So, of course, through time, you collect, you reap what you sow, right? You put a lot of time, you get benefits. Get smashed a lot, but you also get good. So, you know,
Even though it sounded like moo, it was Lou.
Did someone say boo?
So, last but not least, one of our tough girls here that train really hard right now. So squish, you know, the partner thing and all that. It's not training as much, but this whole thing is gonna get better, of course. You know, I believe in January we're gonna be able to move on to the normality. I believe I might be wrong, but at least here, normality, right? Something will be more difficult for you know, let's keep the orders in plan. Get in the middle of January or something, but people like, yeah, we want partners in that. But, you know, she trained a lot, so a lot of people. I can ask you a lot in the morning, including Jiu-Jitsu practice. You know? No mercy with girls. I think I flew out. Let's go. All right, these guys, one of us been here for a long time, moved up north, trained there, missed a bunch of our belt promotion and all that. We never stopped training. Committed to Jiu-Jitsu. Been here for now. We're always going to be here for, but like, once you train here, you become part of here, become part of the family, you're always part of the family. And now that he's here, let's take advantage. Right? You know what? You guys should save the belt. One of the things that I regret the most is not saving my belt. I used to do just like they did. My purple belt, I used to tie my pit bull. He was a purple belt. And then destroy my belt. Later, like, where's my belt at? I have no belt back. All right. Back to you. The world is what?
Yeah, that looks good.
Big, not as big as some people. Perfect crystal. Of course, guy that been helping me. Started with last year. With school, so the guys starting out of school, but we trained hard since then. Decided to jump point in Jiu-Jitsu and start to, be part of the team, So, of course, help the school, help everything that happened here from the back end. I would say it's my left hand right now. My right hand right now. We've been doing a great job. And also been training hard. Been training hard with this group, getting better. A lot of good things coming in the future for humans.
Regularly.
Yeah. Keep lifting weights because when we match, let's see what's going to happen. We need to do the new belt baptize, right? Nobody going to say anything other than the camera? Come on, Tony.
Yeah, why
All right, jump in. The guy that I was like watching the picture there at the house of fan. So he's been here for a long time. Also started back a little bit. Been lately for a couple of years now. Training hard. Not showing up to the group class right now because it's always me putting a little bit on the side. Training with Jackie twice a week. It's a perfect training plan. Hope a little by little I get involvement back on here. I want to make sure that everybody is safe. Diabetes, so it's no thing. Have diabetes, so diabetic people. So that's good. Please make sure that person's safe. We don't want to do wrong. But we've been training hard, and of course, these rules deserve people more to the ground. belt. He's Paulo.
That's chocolate. That's chocolate.
All right. Being a black belt is being put in tough position. If you don't like to be a fish, that's the perfect position to be at. Right? That's what I like. You're a black belt, so show me. All right, now I gotta. Doesn't matter. But, you know, we don't do that all the time. We do that very often. And, you know, the idea is to share a little bit of your journey. Right? And you always got guys here to share your journey, right? Because everybody has their own journey. Everybody has their own story. How they become black belts. What brought Jiu-Jitsu, all that. Of course, you don't need to say all the way, oh, once upon a time it was about that, but, you know, there's a way to tell other people, to inspire other people as well, to, oh, maybe I keep going. That person made it, I can make it, right? So sometimes people say, oh, she made it, I can make it. I was just like that. So, all right. So this time is, you know, it's the first time ever for me that I'm moving girls to black belt. That's like a big accomplishment for me personally, and of course for them. You know, like, of course, to look around, you're gonna see Jiu-Jitsu. You know, it's something that all the girls are, oh, I'm gonna do that. This is exactly what I think about. Exactly what I want. Right? You know, we gotta have some kind of drive to it. You gotta first gotta love it. Then you gotta be able to take the punishment that comes with it. You know, because once they start getting better, people don't think there's a girl or a guy that sometimes they just think, oh, there's another person training, which is the purpose. Right? The purpose is that, you know, there's no distinction. You should respect the girl like the same way you respect a guy, because they can be as dangerous. Right? So it was a great honor to give my first black belt to the first girls. You got that! Well, it's like that. Whoa, look at this.
First of all, I've got a lot of people who make me first and foremost, thank you all. Jackie, my woman crush, my idol. Thank you for being changing. Dr. Mike, your bear hugs. Blake, Micah, Matt. It's a blessing to be with you. All the laptops, morning crew, BP, Tom, Jeff, Todd, CC. We're getting a lot of people in there. Love that. Greg, Eddie, thank you so much. I would be here without you guys. My family, my mom couldn't make it today, but my mom coming over in the morning to babysit my kids, so I can just come up here and have a break. Al, my son's father, he's the reason why I'm here. He introduced me to Jiu-Jitsu. So thank you. Thank you. Jackson, my other son couldn't make it. You guys are the reason why I'm here. You are the reason why I didn't quit. There's a quote that says, I thought about quitting, but then I saw who was watching me. You guys, my boys are the reason why I'm here. 10 years, the last 10 years, I've been strong. Finally, Joe. Thank you for always asking me how my training was every day. Thank you for understanding that private specific Paulo is more than me because I'm in me. That if Yuki is a girl's best friend. Thank you. I started this journey of racing Baja through a divorce. I ended up here. I tried a lot of MMA jiu-jitsu places, and I ended up here. And Alicia was a white belt, and I was a blue belt. And she kicked my butt. And it was the greatest moment because that day I knew I found a home. I rolled with, before Josh was even born, I trained up until I was 6 months, so that's my jiu-jitsu baby right there. To all those people at home, white belts, blue belts, I didn't think I was going to be here. All I wanted was that next strike, the next strike. And here I am 10 years later. So it is possible. I was a single mom for the longest time, and I made it on the mountain. For my sanity, but also because I started loving jiu-jitsu. So this right here is possible. Thank you.
So I got introduced to this through Leonidas one day.
Leonidas Greg.
He had a barbecue and went over there. And next day, all the people who were going to the tournament, and I showed up. I saw it was pretty amazing. So I came in here, and at that point, it was a pretty dark time in my world. I was making some pretty questionable decisions. I was just going through some stuff that I wouldn't wish upon other people. And I came in here, and I remember one of the first times he used to mount me, and I'm flailing, and it's just like, and he just says there, he's not tapping me out, and he whispers in my ear, and he goes, the phone rings right now, and it's a woman. Can you go get it? And he goes, that's jiu-jitsu. And it kind of opened my eyes to the idea of what the game was. And if you've done it at least once and you're still sitting in here, and you can not only tolerate the torture that goes on and the trials and tribulations, and just like, they're like, oh my gosh, it's gross. Like, yeah, it sure is. But it's the most gnarly thing. And it's been therapy. And through that place that I was at, this really motivated me to make proper decisions in life so that I could show up here and try to respect you guys and show up as well as I could, give you at least a little bit of a run for your money. And sometimes I have, sometimes I haven't, but it's just been great. Thank you to the reason why I got in here and the reason why I still do it. Thank you.
Yes, we're gonna go to next one. Toughest meal. Since the beginning, she started here, and they were like, she had personal talent for the YouTube. I always hope that she continue with it because sometimes, a lot of times you have talent, it's just good. Not bad mistakes, always train hard, hard with everybody. Obviously push you to be what she is today as well, because still sharp, still. So you need that person to motivate you to push you. My jiu-jitsu, I give to a lot of my students, a lot of my friends, teammates that made me work hard. But she makes a lot of people work hard here, and she works hard as well.
Well, first I think Paulo. I definitely feel like I'm the best jiu-jitsu instructor in the Orange County area right here. I've been to a few different gyms, and then I started off. Say I walked in, like my first gym I walked into was Clever, and I never met the guy. Like he's never shown up like at his own gym. So I was, and then I had moved to OC Jiu-Jitsu, and and I got my blue belt there, and just experienced a different style of running a gym, a different style of teaching that could be like good and bad. But from that experience, I learned that I really value a black belt that is actually like a black belt in life, and they can be like a mentor and someone that you can look up to. And I really feel like that about Paulo, and just that this having these many black belts promoted at one time is really unheard of. Having that as many black belts as we have is really rare. So just that's a testament, I would say, to what you've built, what you've created through this community, that people most stand value for this long of time. And even more rare as more gyms open and people intermix. It's really rare to see people that like Mike going from white belt to black belt in one person. And thank you to my training partners, Rika, Steve. Everybody has really been challenging or just fun, or I learned something new from them, whether it's jiu-jitsu or just in life. I would say that I started jiu-jitsu just to learn self-defense and just be comfortable in any space, really. So I did kind of quit. Like after I got my blue belt, I was like, I guess I'm fine. But and then I stopped for a while, and it's just like the lifestyle of it, and just progressing and on myself and feeling better about myself. That's what jiu-jitsu brings for me on a regular basis. So that got me back here, and actually my previous gym, the into Frank Torino. Yeah, at the grocery store. And he was like, oh, Paulo Guillobel. And then I came to open that, and I could tell just right away that there was a lot of respect here. And I remember my first time rolling with Paulo, the previous gym was like, don't turn this way, don't do this. And Paulo was like, well, if you turn this way, you can do this and this, but you have to know this. And just like, just being smarter about jiu-jitsu and smarter about like relationships as we can. Thank you guys.
Clemente's been here for a while too, just like Luca, and a lot of you guys here. We always be training hard. Sometimes disappear for a little bit, come back, go back and forth. But that's how life is. Like, not always things go the way we want. Sometimes you have to move on to another direction. And sometimes you have to go back. But to learn jiu-jitsu, you keep coming back and keep trying to pursue, get better. And I think Yuka said something. Another day, I was reading this book about why the best is the best. And one thing that she said was exactly what was in the book. She said, all I want to do is to get the other shot. The best, at first, they're not thinking about being the best. They're just thinking about being better. How can I get better? How can I get to the next level? How can I get to the next level? You keep getting better, moving. Eventually, equals the best. So equals your best. And sometimes being the best is one thing, but being your best is the most important thing. So back to what's here. So keep training, keep getting better, keep improving. And today, it's going to be the day you're going to be rewarded. I hope this bell just helps motivate all of you, because you guys have to be motivated. People are going to come for you. Mike was words was like brutally honest about this, which is true. We have it's not like a walk in the park, but I think that's what makes the stuff that you have to play for them. Thank you all so much. Seriously, so grateful. So grateful for this. Brothers, sisters, family to choose, right? That's it, all of us. Man, the past with the better people. So grateful for this. Just keep that white belt mentality, training every day. I started Jiu-Jitsu actually at the Grace Academy in 2005. Went to school. I grew up in there's not a better jiu-jitsu school than better jiu-jitsu instructor than myself. Thank you all so much. Guys, so you came as a blue belt, came as a blue belt, came as a blue belt, came as a blue belt too. You came as a white belt, a blue belt. Oh, good, came as a blue belt. There's a whole lot of guys a white belt. Let's see if somebody comes from a blue belt, now I'm gonna look with different eyes. All those guys take a picture. All right. So like the first damage, and then it's the second damage. Now this time gun. Okay, another one of the tough guys here. Came blue belt from Hawaii. The moment he came here, I thought he had a good addition to the family. With all his stuff. Nice guy on the line, perfect behavior. Had a chance to travel with him many times. Going much better. It's a guy that represents, what the things that we reflect, we represent outside the mat. So, and also inside this. Always train drug. One trainer that always have fun when I train with, because you always shout at me, you know, really tough hard, really fast. Give me your money. Give me your money. That's the good one, girls. All right. So Michael.
Hawaii boy. All right. Yeah. Oh, that's why. That looks good.
All right. First of all, I want to say thank you to Paulo. I'm just thankful that I landed here in Sacramento. I really didn't know where I was going to be here. It's taken me a long time to get here. I started in 2005, and my friend who, Rick's dad, Guillobel, who actually ended up in Sacramento with his son Kyle, ended up training here. But Guillobel got me started when I was like 17 years old, and I remember getting Jiu-Jitsu on a blue target on the grass. I never wanted to set up the mats. He only wanted to train, so I was always the guy setting up the mats, always the guy cleaning them. I just was stoked to be doing jiu-jitsu, and I love the acai bowls after. I love the barbecue. It was the surf jiu-jitsu lifestyle. Our kids love it. That's what really caught me, and then I just started to feel better and better every day. In the last have a better friend, teacher, role model. Then I'm going to travel to Panama and Costa Rica. Have some McDonald's with these guys in Panama. Go to some crazy places, and one thing Jiu-Jitsu taught me is like just a universal language. Showing up to Costa Rica and Panama, just a smile and a fist bump and a roll, and it's like you don't even have to know these people because you speak Jiu-Jitsu. I think that's just a testament of what Jiu-Jitsu does for the whole world. We can all train a little bit more jiu-jitsu and find out a little better world. But I want to thank Paulo for putting his time into me and not just telling me what I want to hear, but being brutally honest and also checking up on me. I think all of us have maybe had a phone call during a tough time in our life, and I know that it's come at the perfect time every time. And a quote that Paulo told me that really resonated with me and stuck with me was, you either choose your habits or your habits choose you. And one thing about Jiu-Jitsu is that if I'm not doing the right thing, I can come in here and get baptized and be reminded of what the right decision is. And I also have to get all you guys who are aces and are great people, so it's a constant reminder of who I have to fall back on and who I want to be like too at the same time. So this represents to me like a brand new beginning of being at the bottom of the totem pole again, maybe a different type of cheese. But I'm going to use this to try to help as many people as I can. I think this is another tool. I'm almost more excited to get people to start training Jiu-Jitsu than for me to keep training Jiu-Jitsu, because I just want to pass on this gift because it's been therapy to me. God knows where I'd be if I didn't
Garcia, as you said as well. So thank you for everybody, all the black belts, everybody from here to there. If I can help you in any way, please let me. I love all you guys. I appreciate every one of you. It's a beautiful girlfriend too. And love you, Dad. Thank you, everybody in Santa Barbara for pushing me there. For Gios, and back in Hawaii, long man. Thank you to everybody. Been on this journey. Right? Thank you.
Last belt today. So, where did you go? All right, yeah, it's good. Okay. All right, so Matt's being a professional while too. You joined this school here, right? No, I was. Right? So you joined even before we moved to this place. I don't know if you guys knew, but we used to have a school down the hill. Since 2005, so that's where I started it. Then I moved here in 2011, November 2000, October 2011. This place. So a lot of you guys know this place, but a lot of you guys, some of you guys, very few, know the other place. I would say Steve, Mac, Steve, those two guys there. That's it. Right there. But most of my black belts, they're not here. They're also good. So Matt, being all the way from there, do a lot of training together, sometimes go out, come back. But the guy that, show what it takes to be a black belt because he keeps pursuing to be a black belt. And, like I said, it's time. You got the time, you go time enough, you get there, and then like Micah said, okay, you're out of black belt. Now it's time to do it. Right? So, lately been training a lot more, and there's always a great training for people today as well. We train a lot of people as well. So, I hope you guys, all of you guys, use this new belt, keep on going, and it's going to be, a new beginning. All right? Like, it really is. Since my last belt here, I can speak a little bit about black belt. But the black belt, when you turn to black belt, first, when you other belts, your goal is to be a black belt. Right? So your goal is, I got to get good shoes to become a black belt. If you get a black belt, you're like, okay, now I really have to make my jiu-jitsu good. Because now I don't think about any other belt. Now I have a goal. Your goal shifts. Your goal shifts from trying to be a black belt to now represent the black belt, become a black belt, understand everything possibly you can about jiu-jitsu so you can, wear the black belt on. Alright? So that's not going to happen to all you guys. I hope. Alright? And so getting that day, next day, that's okay. How can I become the best black belt to be? Right? The formula is the same. Better goes better, goes better, goes better, you go best. Alright? Come here back. Alright. Future black belt. I hope so.
Start off by thanking the Academy. Paulo for all your knowledge and everything. I tore my knee when I got my blue belt from Argentina and I came here and this guy Grant was giving me acupuncture. I said, you can Jiu-Jitsu that opens a lot of doors. It's never closed any for me. Can't really say a whole lot more that hasn't already been said. But we could have the hardest spot, but you're not traveling. So I'd like to thank everybody, really. Jack, for having to question my existence every time I roll. Paulo, literally the definition of perseverance to a black belt. It's the longest road to get there. I started in Spain, Argentina, and here I am 36. So too bad. We'll get there. It's just time and energy, and just keep showing up. Take breaks. Just make sure after your break you come back. So thank you all, and give myself.
Guys, so again, close. We're gonna take some pictures. Enjoy the moment. But yeah, it's of course it's an honor to give the belts for everybody that got the belts today. You know, to do Jiu-Jitsu here or any other place, you're a good guy, you got my respect. Gal, right? You got my respect definitely. And, you know, very happy that you guys are happy to be here. And it's very special, you know, when I get so many black belts in a day. I knew it's funny because this day was lining up. I knew it was going to happen. And then the situation just postponed it. It was like almost like, man, like those things in life, right? That work doing it. There's always have some obstacles, you know. One thing I learned, I definitely learned, I think this is one of the laws of life, is this. When we set our minds to something very important, we will have obstacles right away. And those obstacles just to pass you. You say, okay, let me see if you really want this. You know? And I see that in anything, not only Jiu-Jitsu, but people deciding to go to different jobs, people deciding to do different relationships and stuff like that. So if you're in that situation ever, and you start getting this understanding, you know, this is a test you can have. I believe here everybody got tested eventually at one point, sometimes by injury, sometimes by work, sometimes by being beat up too many times that make you question yourself, like, oh, am I good? No, I'm not fit to this. But once again, it's just about time. If you put your time, it will pay off. Like I really now understand this how much time you're going to put, and of course, how long you're going to put aside for. Okay? So let's take a picture. Thank you guys all for coming, everybody in there too. But of course, you couldn't be here, but they're in the camera today. A lot of people there are still here. So, you guys, hopefully see you guys tomorrow. We keep moving on. Hopefully next year is a better year than this year, which is not going to be tough to beat, right? Like, it's slightly better than this year, it's going to be much better, right? But obviously, a lot of good things happen this year. You know, so even some things are bad here, some things can be really good here and balance out. Like my life, I have my daughter, so I have a chance to have you guys here. You know, I lost a good number of students, but I also kept much more. And, you know, that meant something, you know, because there's those things happening, you know, not only me, but all my friends in my school, what are you going to do now? Right? But, you know, we found a way because we're resilient. You know, black belts for a reason. You know, so you're not going to just keep up. So we keep on going. And today, not only me, but around the world, every Jiu-Jitsu guy is still there. A lot of schools are still surviving, still going. So let's hope that, you know, we'll good vibe the next year. Because, you know, we all want to go back to home. I want to be able to train all of you guys. One of the things I miss the most is come to the school and fit. You. Like a buffet. Right now, I'm just having like I'm on the street diets. I have to do that guy and that guy and that guy. Okay. That was different than the buffet. Like, okay, that's all food guys. Those are big guys, small guys, girl. You know? All right, so let's take a picture there. It's an honor to give you guys a black belt today, and I hope you guys continue, you know, strong and honor that belt. All right, like you gotta honor that. Now you're about to see it's just a black belt, not like just a normal person. Okay. All right. Good.